let's go. Yeah.
For this play, this is where we wanted it.
Back, looks, throws, ends up. Yes! Caught! Touchdown, Detroit Lions! They did it! Let's go! Oh, my goodness!
Another week, another big-time defensive stop in crunch time to help the Lions secure back-to-back wins. Welcome to Inside the Pride, presented by Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort and airing on the Lions TV network. I'm your host, Dannie Rogers. Head coach Dan Campbell secured his first road win at the helm of this team when Detroit battled its way to a 31-30 win in Chicago. You'll hear from Coach Campbell coming up soon. We'll take you inside the locker room celebration from Week 10, and we'll check in on Detroit's nominee for NFL Fan of the Year. First up, let's head back out to the Windy City to relive the sights and sounds.
Getting set for the 185th all-time meeting between these two franchises. The Lions, they look to do something they have not done in quite some time. Post 2 consecutive victories and to put up a win on the road. You can expect a close game today between these two NFC North teams, both of which, look, they need a victory.
Hey, as always, man, play for your brother, dog. Hey, I know what each and every one of y'all can do, man. Hey, man, love y'all boys, man.
We put in the work all week, so now it's time to put that on field. Yeah. We them dogs. They the ball. Let's go, White. From play one. From play one, boy. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
There's two things that keep coming to my mind.
Yeah.
It's change and repetition.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, you decided to change.
Yeah.
This is the week to repeat that. We are here to play, baby.
Yeah.
We're here to rock out.
Yeah.
Detroit on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Repeat exactly what we did last week, guys. Buckle up, fly around, trust your teammates to go out there and have fun and make some plays, just like you did last week.
What an opportunity. Soldier Field, Chicago, NFC North battle. Fields works out of the gun, got a back to each side, wants to throw it. Now he steps up, being chased, hit, drops. Taken down that time by Julian Okwara. 4th and goal from the 2 for the Lions. He turns, fakes the give to Jackson, looks, throws, end zone wide open, caught, touchdown, Detroit Lions, Brock Wright. Boy, they had to work for that, but they found it. We head to halftime, 10-10 game, Bears and Lions here at Soldier Field. So here we go, 30 minutes of football left here in Chicago. Lions trying for that 2nd consecutive win. Fields takes, keeps it himself, rolling right, throws, end zone, caught, touchdown. Goff tried to get it to Khalil Freeman, still on the ground, and it is picked up by the Lions. They're gonna have to punt it away. Fields rolls to his right, now looks, throws downfield, wide open, Cole Kmet. By himself, 10-5, end zone, touchdown. Got to get something going on offense. Ultimately, you're going to need some stops on defense, but first things first, you need to score some points.
Absolutely.
Lions need to find the end zone here, down 14. Goff, play action, faking trouble, got to get out of there. Goff sidesteps one tackle, rolling right, he can run it. Goff to the 50, Goff to the 45 of Chicago and slides out of bounds. And a flag comes in for a late hit, 1st and goal from the 9. They keep it on the ground, give it to Swift. Swift inside the 5, to the end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions. DeAndre Swift from 9 yards out, and the Lions are right back in this game. It's 24-16. Bears back to their own 17. Fields wants to throw. Blitz comes. Fields hit. Gets rid of it. Throws it up for grabs. Picked up by the Lions. Okuda coming the other way. To the house. Touchdown Detroit Lions. That is big-time stuff by that defense. And just like that, this game all tied up 24-24. So back will come Jared Goff in that Lions offense with a lot of work in front of him. With this ball game right there for the taking. Goff takes, gives it to Williams, tries to get outside left, does, get to the 15, out to the 19, should have the first down. Goff throwing, Goff complete, across the middle of the field, and it is Khalil Freeman with it. That is a first down and more. Goff takes the snap, he's back, looks, throws, it is caught, Kennedy, 40-yard line, Bears territory, 30, angling at the 20, inside the 15, and pushed out of bounds at the 14. Takes the snap, hands to Jamal Williams, into the end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions! And the Detroit Lions have come all the way back to take the lead in this one, 31-30. And there's the snap, Fields back. Fields looking, pressured, hit from behind, taken down. Aiden Hutchinson got him. 4th and 8, there's the shotgun snap to Fields. He's back, Fields looking, Fields pressured, Fields hit from behind. He's going down, no, he stayed up. Fields, no, he's going down. Get him down, get him down. Sacked, 3 tries, 3rd time was the charm. Victory formation, Goff to a knee, that's it, game over. What a nice victory for this football team. What a gutsy victory for this football team.
A momentum swing came on the defensive side of the ball when cornerback Jeff Okudah picked off his former Ohio State teammate Justin Fields in the second half and ran it back for a touchdown to put the Lions within a score. Then it was pass rusher Julian Okwara who helped seal the win with a relentless sack, his 2nd on the day. Hear from Okwara coming up next. Inside the Pride is presented by Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort and sponsored by Priority Health, Kroger, and by Henry Ford Health.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my God, guys. We talked about getting 2 in a row. We got 2 in a row. We talked about getting a division game. We got a division game. We talked about our first road win in 2 years here. Right, and we got it. All 3 of them, man. And that's coming off of a big win at home. That's big, man. You just start stacking them. All right, we won that one. You win this one. Now what are we going to do next week? We got to put the work back in and be ready to go. I'm proud of you guys. It's outstanding. We got a lot to clean up. That's 2. That's 2. That's outstanding. All right, let's break it down here, baby.
A win is a win in this league. Take that in, move on, correct the mistakes, and do this together again next week. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win!
There's the shotgun snap to Fields. He's back. Fields looking. Fields pressured. Fields hit from behind. He's going down. No, he stayed up. Fields, no, he's going down. Get him down. Get him down. Sacked. 3 tries. 3rd time was the charm. Julian Okwara finally took him down.
Julian, against the Bears, you line up on 4th and 8. You have to make a critical stop, keep those Bears from scoring again. How did you know you were going to get to Justin Fields, the quarterback?
Honestly, I didn't really know, I would say, but I mean, the plan was kind of to bottom them up and keep them in the pocket and force them to make those throws. And I think the D-line honestly did a great job in knowing the game plan, what we had to do to execute the game plan, and just keeping them in the pocket. And the DBs did a great job of covering. I think the last 4th down they were covering for at least 10, 15 seconds. Credits to them and helping me and just D-line and the linebackers get that coverage sack, I guess, in a little way and just corral them, get them flustered in the pocket a little bit.
You had a couple of opportunities to bottle Fields up. First try, you don't get him. You get back up, you race over to him, you bottle him up like you said. How much does that relentless effort speak to the mindset of this defense right now? Yeah,
I mean, honestly, just like, I think going through my mind as the play was going on, I think somebody missed at first, and then I end up missing, and then as I'm like on the ground, I'm looking up and I see somebody miss, and honestly looking at the situation of the game, knowing it was 4th down, how much time was left, and just the way we had to go out there and just finish that play off. I think just being out there and especially being the guy, just be able to bring him down and stuff like, not even bring him down, just hold him up and hold him until the whistle blew dead. So it was awesome, the defense, I think we were down like 2 scores and just be able to come back from that. I think that just showed a huge growth from our team. A big story the last 2 weeks was the private defensive meeting that your unit held to get you guys back on track. What did you take most out of that private meeting? I think just being able to play for each other really and just knowing each other's why and just honestly understanding the fact that your mistakes honestly affect another man's livelihood and just knowing that we got to count each other and we got a job at the end of the day where if all 11 guys are on the same page, then it doesn't end up well for each other. And we always talk about guys and you don't have success or you don't get paid if you don't win and stuff like that. So I think everybody just knows the situation we've been in, and we want guys who are on their 1-year contracts and stuff like that to be able to get paid and do the things they want to do in the future and just live off and do the things they can do and just have a great career here and just win games in Detroit. 2 NFC North wins.
back-to-back. So not only are those huge divisional wins, but it's got to give you momentum going into another road game. So what does a big win back-to-back and the first one on the road under head coach Dan Campbell do for this team?
It was just awesome. I mean, we haven't felt that away game feeling, and just being able to sit there and kind of just know we won the game and just hang out on the plane, just have stress weight lifted off the shoulders when we weren't tripping about nothing. We knew we won the game, obviously, and I don't know, it felt good just being on the plane and winning, honestly. So nothing really mattered but that, and just being able to see the guys kind of hang out and talk about the game.
We've seen a few airplane videos surface from other teams of celebratory wins. Will there be any videos that surface?
No videos, no video. No, I don't think anybody has chains or stuff like. I think the person who does have bugs has a lot of chains, so maybe he might have had some on, but no, nothing will surface. That's funny.
That's amazing. New York Giants are on the clock. They're doing pretty well this season. What is the biggest emphasis as you head back onto the road and hopefully get to sit on an airplane and have that stress lifted off your shoulders again?
Yeah, I mean, just going out and executing the game plan and believing the coaches' game plan and what they have put out for us, and going out there executing everything. We have goals we set as defense come out of the games, and especially sacks, turnovers, and stuff like that. We got to make sure we're still doing that and taking the ball away. So I think just being able to get the ball back and put the ball in our offense's hands, I think we'll be pretty good.
Welcome back to Inside the Pride. I'm now joined by the head coach, Dan Campbell. And after that Chicago win, your team came back from behind 2 scores, won by 1 point. What did you learn about your team the most in that?
Well, look, I think more than anything, just the fact that we know we had the fight. We've had the fight. We've crawled back into games, but I think what really showed was our discipline, and our discipline to just do the little things right, trust the guy next to you, and really we let them make the mistakes. I mean, they had a ton of penalties and it cost them.
Your team will need discipline going up against these New York Giants. Daniel Jones takes really good care of the ball, just 2 interceptions on the season, and he's also very accurate. How do you throw him off balance? Yeah,
I mean, look, they've done a good job with him. He's playing really good football right now, and that's a credit to this coaching staff. But this year has really come on. He's able to do a lot of things. You see him. He can check into the proper play here. They're getting pressured. He knows he's getting pressured. He knows where his answer is, so he's got to sit in there and take this one right in the chest, which he does. He's tough enough to make an accurate throw, and then you see Slayton does the rest. So this is the type of stuff we got to deal with and be ready for.
Saquon Barkley, the league's leading rusher, 931 yards on the season. How do you bottle Barkley up?
Yeah, well, look, a little bit like last week when we talked about what we have to do to Fields. Now, Fields can throw, but it really is the same when you talk about read, run, and all these things. And I know it sounds like a broken record. You have to stop this running back, all right? You have to slow this running back down. It'd be hard to stop him, but to contain him is going to do a lot to hurt Jones. And gap responsibility, we got to fit him. This old line's pretty rugged. They play pretty hard. They try to finish, and this back can run multiple schemes. They can run gap, wide zone, which this is here. He'll stretch it, one cut, he's downhill, he's explosive, he's strong, he's fast. He's got real good vision, and there again, he's got finishing speed. And he's good out of the backfield as a receiver. He really does it all. But we got to stay true to what our principles are and fit your gaps.
Cornerback Adoree Jackson is Mr. Reliable for these Giants. He did not come off the field in all 64 snaps last week. 2 passes defended. Why can't the Giants take him off the field?
Well, I think you'll see it here because he can really play in multiple positions, multiple roles. They do a lot with Martindale on this defense, man. A lot in coverage, a lot of the fronts, pressure packages. But this guy's pretty good now. He's got a knack. He's got vision. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. It really, as all these guys are, but you can see it right here. He's just waiting for this guy to break. He's sitting at the sticks, and then, bam, he's on it, and there you go. So we got a lot to deal with now. It's a good team.
After your last win in the locker room celebration, you checked off so many different boxes. Another division win, your first road win as a head coach, back-to-back. What would a win against the Giants check off for your team?
Well, look, another win. And, which is what we desperately need. It's an NFC. It'd be an NFC win. It would be 3 in a row. And I think it's just, we're at this point now, look, there's a reason why we've won the last 2 games. And we got to stay true to what that is and improve. Now, I think the key is how do we not put ourselves in the same position we were in against Chicago at the end of that game? How do we mount a lead, keep a lead, and take away those mistakes that even got us in that position. But we're on the right track right now.
The Detroit Lions head out to the East Coast for a Week 11 matchup with the 7-2 New York Giants. Kickoff is slated for 1 p.m. on Fox. We're taking a break here on Inside the Pride, presented by Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Coming up next, the surprise of a lifetime for the ultimate Detroit Lions fan.
Hi, I'm Denise Ford. I like to do tailgate parties. A lot of other people in my building like to do tailgate too. So I started doing tailgate parties right here in the building. I'm a diehard Lion fan. I don't care how many games you win, lose. When we all get together, it's madness in here. We have to carry our TV down here. That TV doesn't work and hasn't in years. The first year I brought my 70-inch, which I was struggling. And we have our little music. You know, we got to get pumped up before the game starts. The minute the Lions do that kickoff, it's all silent and we all in. This is more than a game to us. It's a way of extending our lifeline. It's a way of us entertaining ourselves. And so know that, you know, each time you out there on the field, we're pulling for you. And we're 100% behind the Lions. Always has been, always will be. This is who we are. This is who we are. I couldn't even concentrate at school yesterday because all I kept thinking about was the Detroit Lions. Wow, Detroit Lions, wow. You think I'm wild here, just don't film me at the game.
Go Lions, yeah.
Detroit Lions versus everybody.
Woo! Right. All right, go Lions.
Lions fans, we are down to the field right now with Denise Ford and her watch party crew. Welcome here. For your dedication to the Detroit Lions, we are crowning you as our 2022 Fan of the Year, Denise. And we are sending you and a guest to Super Bowl 57.
I cannot imagine the emotion that was going through Denise's mind when she learned she was headed to Arizona to watch the Super Bowl in person. Congrats to you, Denise. We're wrapping up today's show, but not before Rogers Retweets. That's up next. Before we go here on Inside the Pride, it's time for Rogers Retweets, where I pull my favorite social media posts from this past week, and we are going back to Chicago because lots of great things happened over the weekend, including defensive back Jeff Okudah recording his first pick six of his NFL career, second interception, and Jeff says Detroit is built different. Lions win. I think you're onto something, Hefe. After the game, wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown was in search of an awesome fan he met pre-game named Lucas, so he could get Lucas a signed jersey or something. And Lucas's dad, David, made sure he responded to Amon-Ra St. Brown on Twitter. So it's a happy ending for everyone. Congrats to that fan. And last but not least, thanks to all of the loyal Lions who showed up on the road. I think this is at Killicass. He is the ultimate Lions fan, got the whole crew coming. And plus, we love a good Michigan Wolverine sighting. That wraps up Rogers Retweets for today. If you want to be featured in this segment, make sure you use that hashtag. One more thing before we go. Linebacker Derek Barnes was crowned Nickelodeon's Valuable Player MVP for his Week 9 performance against Green Bay, and well, he was rewarded with some slime. Check it out.
Which defensive player should be a slime? D. Barnes? No, D. Woods. D. Woods. So matter of fact, him right here. D. Barnes. D. Barnes. D. Barnes, for sure.
When he, called me and announced he was going to be my coach, he was very excited, positive for me and what I could bring this year, and and just take that next step from last year. He has helped me do that this year. So. Hey, that's crazy! Hey, y'all set me up for failure. That's trash. That's crazy. Y'all set me up for the failure, man. That's crazy. Hey, why they set me up for failure like that, though? Y'all set me up, man. Look at me. Look at all of my hair. I just got my hair done. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty fun. You feel me? I heard all these footsteps. I'm like, what they got going on? It was you. They hit me in the back of my neck. I'm like, man, it's crazy, man. You already know.
Let me go shout.
What I'm saying. I just want to thank God, thank my teammates. Appreciate y'all, man. Gotta love it.
Fine defense, baby.